Tonight's event is about designing intersectionality, and this is us looking at people processes through the lens of intersectionality. Intersectionality is the latest piece in the puzzle of the D&I conversation. It's important for us to talk about it because it starts to move us away from thinking about people with labels and thinking about people as the whole person.
Intersectionality, for me, moves us away from tick boxes and more towards treating everybody as individual humans and recognising the complexity that different level of privilege brings.
Intersectionality to me is about seeing the layers of oppression, seeing the whole person, not just one part of multiple identities that we carry around with us.
Intersectionality to me is very much about visibility, or probably more accurately invisibility of people, in particular groups of people. So I'm a behavioural scientist and I work in a tech company, and what I find over and over again is when I'm looking for research and data and information, there are large groups of people that just don't exist in the research. So when I'm looking at product development or how I work with organisations, what that means is I can't cater to those audiences, I can't cater to those people because I don't know their stories. They're not visible to me.
In order to incorporate intersectionality into your D&I, corporations need to be, one, open to being educated. Unfortunately, there's still a lot of ignorance in the system and a lack of education when it comes to intersectionality and what the various spectrums are. Two, they need to provide a safe space for those who may be of an intersectional character to come out and freely be so. And three, be quite empathetic. I think empathy is what we need in the workplace, for you not only to be intersectional, but you to provide a workplace in which someone can thrive with the differences that they have.
How can organisations be more intersectional? What I would recommend is that organisations look at their workforce, do some employee engagement, work out their culture and ethos and values, and then they're ready and equipped to go to market to start recruiting people.
I think organizations can incorporate intersectionality into their approach to diversity and inclusion in a number of ways. For example, when doing policy reviews, it's important to remember that everyone has multiple identities. So the policy that you're reviewing is going to impact different people different ways. If it's an LGBT policy, you have to consider how that's going to impact people of color who are in the LGBT community, or people of faith who are in the LGBT community. It's about making sure that you're not siloing out specific identities and leaving behind other members of that community.